Hello. Man, I am shattered today. Hello, Mace. How are you doing? Let's kill these 10 more of these guys that I needed to kill for my slow task. And then I'm probably gonna go and do my crafting. And when it inevitably gets redeemed, my agility as well. But I'm hoping these 10 kills give me a defense and a hit point level, and then that puts me up another combat level, because it should do, which would be amazing. Hello, Ice. How you doing? How you doing? It's like, why is the quality so shit? And you loaded 160? Oh god. Isn't that mobile quality? Hello, Gianni. How you doing? How you doing? It's the lowest quality possible. Oh, okay. I thought 360 was the lowest possible. Hey, that's my hit point level. Happy fucking days. Nearly at 60 friggin' hit points, man. Ooh. It's the good stuff. They're ever marching closer. Oh man, it feels so good. I'm nearly there. I'm nearly there. Hello, Skullbart. Back to the grind indeed. Did exactly what I need today. Just nice chill RuneScaping. I've had a rough weekend. It's very strange that you don't appear to be on a roof jumping around. Give it a fucking hour. Enderall got you again? I saw that on Steam, yeah. Or on Discord, I think, maybe. One of the two. We're like, oh, we've lost Gando again. Am I gonna get this from this kill? I'm bloody close. I will, yes. Good. Another combat level. Defense 54. Combat 68. I need two more. Two more combat levels. I need 4 defense or range or hit point levels to be able to go up by a single one. So I got a lot of defense to do. I got 4 levels of defense because I doubt I'll get a hit point level before that point. I might do actually on the 3rd level. But it's all good. Mace? He's broken the pattern. The impossible turned possible. He redeemed something that wasn't agility. Oh my god. He's been replaced by a skinwalker. If I plan on you doing it, you need to throw off the plans. It just became a, like, standardized pattern, you know? Dang. What a surprise. I'm not gonna complain. That's a good one to do. Thank you, Mace. Thank you. The rune crafting ready, Mark. Oh god. Getting rune crafting up to 72 as well. Why are there always guys calling my name? It's random events. They were added into the game to stop people who botted because you had to interact with them. Even if you just wanted to tell them to go off, like it forced you into dialogue. But then that obviously ruined like normal play experience as well, so that requirement was removed. But they were still left in the game. They just give you random things like herbs or potions, or some of them can give you lamps, which allow you to get experience. They just call you? Yeah. They're just trying to emotionally manipulate you instead. The rune crafting redeem? Oh my god, that really threw me. That's the point. I thought you would just go ahead and do agility anyway, to be honest. A songy song? Okay. I wonder if I even have enough essence to runecraft for half an hour. It might be like 10 minutes of runecrafting and 20 minutes of mining for the essence. Yeah, ask Johnny. Question? Mm-hmm. Ask away. Do I own Skyrim Special Edition on Steam? I believe I do, because they gave it for free. Or is that the legendary one? Let me have a peep. Skyrim. I do have Special Edition. I do not have the legendary edition. I don't know if that comes with DLC included, because if it doesn't, I don't have any of the DLC. Good to know. Man's gonna redeem Enderall. You didn't say that? You didn't? No. You did not say that. I did. What redeem? I don't know. That would be weird, actually. Good point. There is no redeem to redeem anything at the moment. Oh, I need to make the thingy. I need to make the PowerPoint presentation. I was gonna maybe do that at the end of this week. Maybe on Sunday or something. It's like the implication scene from It's Always Sunny, yeah. Exactly. Exactly. Well, these guys were fucking fantastic. I hope I get these guys as a task again. This is brilliant. Easy to flick. Really easy to deal damage to. The drops aren't fantastic, seemingly, unfortunately. They can spawn a big boy. It's quick. Love it. Fantastic. I didn't set my experience. I need to reset my experience. I can't believe I'm this fucking close. On the cusp of greatness. On the cusp of greatness. Who's the idiot? Probably me, I would guess. A 54 Slayer points. Coins. The Ashes. Slayer level 52. Let me reset this. Okay. Let's do ourselves a cheeky little home telly. Yeah, probably a cheeky little home telly. Depends where the body rune thing is. I don't know where the body rune altar is. It's here. It's not. I reckon that's quicker or that's quicker. That's probably quicker. I mean, Edgefield will be the quickest, actually. I'm gonna do a cheeky home telly anyway. Check how much rune essence I have. Or pure essence. To see if it's worth maybe doing mining of the essence for a little bit first and then switching over. I have 112. Yeah, I need to mine first. That one's a no-brainer. I have to mine first. 112 is not enough to do anything with. Pop all of this stuff away. I'm gonna need my pick. And then I kind of want wherever my bag is as well. And then for this stuff. And then teleport to Varrock. Mine the essence for maybe like 10-15 minutes. Hope that that's enough to be able to make body runes. I don't know if it will be. Teleport to Varrock. Because it just seems like the best place to do it at. I've got an absolute ton of run. All I have to do is just run back and forth from this guy, set my timer up as well. Pop the charger back under the piggy. Clock. Half an hour. Old school RuneScape. Teleport with Aubrey and then begin. Thank you very much for the rune crafting, Mace. This is what we need to do for a little bit. Because we can't craft any runes if we don't have any rune essence. It's just the truth of the matter, unfortunately. At least it's really quick with the rune pick. I think maybe 15 minutes of this is good, and then do an attempted 15 minutes of running back and forth and actually making this stuff. I wonder what I need for the tiara. Is it silver or gold? There's a staircase in here? Hello, Phoenix. How you doing? How you doing? Today's 2v8 and DBD again. Hey, humongous queue times. Woo. You really hope the queue time fix will work? I feel like it probably won't, right? You reached 400 million total experience in RuneScape 3 last night. Holy shit. That is basically 100 times what I have. Oh my god. Very close to having 90 plus on everything. Like you do. Just like you do. There we go. I do wonder to agree if this is even, like, technically worth it. The tiny small pouch. But I'm just gonna hope that it is. The extra clicks every trip is what I'm thinking. I don't know if it's worth the free essence. $90 on everything. The leveling in that game seems like demonstrably faster. You take it, there's no bank presets in old school. I don't know what that means. It doesn't mean they're not there, it just means I don't know what it is. You'll be able to play as Survivor while you're in the killer queue. Let's see how that will work. What happens if... Huh? You customize what to take out with a simple click. You can have like 15 different loadouts. I don't think so, but you might be able to, and just no one's told me. It does raise some questions, yeah. Like if Killer Cube pops, but the survivor's still in the middle of the game, do they just get booted? Like... They haven't specified anything yet? How unsurprising. Not behavior with a half-baked idea. Impossible. You may get experience faster in RuneScape 3, but you also had your account since 2010. True, true. That's just nuts, though. I feel like you shot up. Because you had like 70s on everything, didn't you? And you're nearly on 90s and everything. You also probably play a lot more than I do. And I'm judging based off myself, so... Boop. And you have a regular account, right? Instead of a, Iron Man. Where's the beer mug? There. Skull. He's just packing 2 drinks. Yeah, I've got fizzy and non-fizzy. In case I don't want fizzy in my mouth. At that moment in time. You know? When you just don't want fizzy in your mouth. 80 plus already when you return, but level 1 necromancy and yeah, regular Iron Man, yeah. Level 1 necromancy? And you've got it to, like, what already? 95? What are you going for? That's crazy. I hope there's a way, or like a creature, maybe the essence things that I can capture in Puro at some point, where I can just get like a shitload of this stuff without having to do it like this. Because this is only, what, 20, 30 a trip? Which is kind of slow. And if I could kill something for it, I could also get experience at the same time. I think the Anku dropped it, but they were not a great drop rate for it. If I remember correctly. Oh my god, I've done 4 barrows. I should do another barrows run. I actually do kind of need them all open, actually. Well, this can go away. What we're getting essences for? Mace redeemed rune crafting for half an hour. So yeah, the Anku can drop it, but it's not a great drop rate. Mace redeemed rune crafting for half an hour. In order to do rune crafting, I need the essence, right? So here we are. Katabelpons can drop it as well, but also not really a very good rate. There might be something I can get it from eventually. OSRS apparently has a minigame that basically removes the need of essence mining. I think I've decided with minigames, but I'm not 100% sure. I'm still not, like, confirmed on my thinking at all. But I'm thinking when it comes to minigames, I'm gonna make myself get maybe to, like, level 60 first before I use them. Because some of the minigames, it seems people have wildly different opinions on how balanced and fair they are. Or maybe that's just individually minigamed stuff. Because people refer to Giant's Foundry as just being fucking busted. In terms of it just being, like, disgustingly OP. Because you make crap loads of money while you're doing it. And you just use old crap that you already used to level up to that point anyway. Seems to be the point. Oh, they got rid of the thing's mind. The rune crafting one, people seem very split on whether it's overpowered or not. People were saying it gives, like, less experience to do it per runecraft as such, but the thing is you don't need to mine any of the essence, so how much time does that make up? I don't know. I've seen some people refer to it as literally the only way to do runecrafting, which is maybe a bit extreme, but yeah. So I'm not really sure if I want to do them before I hit, like, a large level. Runecrafting's pretty friggin' rough without it. So be it. Look like a lot of fun, to be honest, from what you've seen. That's why I still want to do them, because the person I was speaking to in the YouTube comments about it was like, the minigames are some of the most fun content that they personally think is in the game, so they would like to see it played as well. But also it would just be, like, maybe enjoyable for me. I can tell you though, I'm probably not going to touch any of the PvP stuff. probably not going near any of the PvP stuff with a 5,000 foot fucking pole. Staying the fuck away. But some of the other ones, I wouldn't mind trying them out at least, right? Gotta do at least one wilderness lure stream before you quit the game. I think the only person I'm luring to the wilderness is myself, Skullbot. I mean, Fire Cape is the ultimate goal, Phoenix. So that one will happen regardless, right? That's the point. That's the whole journey here. At least to begin with, that's the whole reason we're even here. That's why we persist. I need a... Did I not have another tiara? I do. Why is it in there? Alright, now that I've got all of that stuff, let's quickly do a teleport to Falador. Give me silver. And the tiara mold. Because then I can make this. Unequip the staff. Run into the bank here. Keep the tiara, keep the essence pouch. Take the helmet off for a moment. This. This can all go away. So can this one. That's gonna stay on me. You. I have to, like, do this thing. Kind of annoying. Like so. Deposit one more of this, and then give me a body talisman. I have a bajillion of them. I should be able to make a body tiara. Question is just going to be if it's quicker to run from down here or quicker to run from over there. Or Edgeville. Probably Edgeville. Because I can do this to get in the first time. And then I think I can make the tiara once I'm inside. Wear the tiara instead, get myself an extra thingy-majiggy-majog. Use the tiara on this. There's the body tiara. Use the pure essence. Get this out of here. Use the pure essence. Leave. And then I can just bank in a single fucking click from here, seemingly, which is pretty amazing. And then just run back and then do this little trip back and forth for the remaining 11 minutes, 11 and a half minutes. Which should get me a decent little bit. How much did I get from that? 247. It's not what I'd call a lot, but it's something. And being able to just straight click on this is so much nicer. and it's going to make it so much quicker. And these are the highest level runes I can craft at the moment, so presumably the best experience. Runecraft 24. There we go. Nice and simple. Nice and friggin' simple. That's what we like. Don't know what I'm getting per thingy. Per rune. But it's not a lot. That much is true. It is not a lot. Whoops. I'm fine to use one of my recharges on this as well. I think that is a completely fine thing to do here. Just to try and get through all of my essence. I get 223 for 30 runes. Which is, what, 22? No, it's not even that. What even? This is like terrible. What the fuck? Was that the abyss? No, it's just the thing, right? The abyss would have drained all my prayer, no? If I'd gone into the abyss. They look the same design-wise. It does look very similar, yeah. I forgot to fill in the pouch, but hey-ho. It does look super similar. Not gonna disagree. Considering how early into runecrafting I am, you know, level 24. Considering this looks like it's about... Whoopsie, that's the wrong way. Maybe like 10,000 experience an hour or so. That's pretty nice. Honestly. Not gonna claim it's good, but like it's alright. Is there anything good that I get anytime soon from this? Cosmic runes at 27 is pretty big. That's kind of the next upgrade I get, I feel like. Other than if the multiple rune crafting thing gives you more experience. Then it might even be more worth to do air runes at this point. Very nice. Runecrafting is one of those things that I don't necessarily want to try and think about. Running around to all of the altars around the world and being like, well, this one gives this much experience, and I would imagine that the higher level allows you just to make more from one essence rather than gives you more experience. Just makes sense. I wonder if that's something that I allow myself to look up, but I don't know. I'm also wondering, like, maybe I do one Barrows run. Hey, Rune Crafting 25. Medium pouches and colossal pouches carry more essence. Did I love a medium instead of a small? That would be great. I can't remember how you fucking get them, but that would be great. If I remember correctly, something about the colossal ones are wonky. So I don't think I'd want one of those. But I'd be intrigued in a medium. If I'm not mistaken, I got them from the Abyss. So maybe just going into the Abyss and killing some stuff would hook me up with one, potentially. Because I guess that's how I got it in the first place. It was a long time ago. At this point, I've frickin' no memory. Oops. Okay, 4. Now that I'm closer, what I'm thinking is, if I get myself 4 hit point levels, so 4 hit point levels, if fucking only, that'd be amazing. Get myself 4 defense levels. During that time, I will get a hit point level. That will put me somewhere along the line of like 69.2 combat. Once I've got that, I can then go and do my prayer, my reanimations with the skulls to get myself as much prayer points as possible. That might get the rest of the level, depending on how much experience I have. I fucking doubt it. And then I can go back to doing defense after that point, just to finish it off. If needed. And that seems like a good little system. Because in the process of killing all of the things that reanimate from the skulls I have, I will get some defense experience anyway. You know nothing about the Abyss? You've never done it? When you go in there, it drains all your prayer. So you have no prayer whatsoever. I think it's a PvP area. And I think when you kill stuff in there, there's a chance that they drop one of these pouches that you can pop, yeah, Rune Essence, Pure Essence into. So it allows you just to get a little bit more inventory space for your worth. And then I also think there is like a way to teleport to like any altar anywhere. You can get to all of the altars from the Abyss rather than having to find like each individual altar. But Honestly, I'm not sure. I did it once, and it was before my break, so my memory is, to say the least, spotty. You get a hood that can do that for you in RuneScape 3, teleport to any altar. I assume you probably can't do that as early as Enter the Abyss, though. You have to charge it in some way to be able to do it or something, right? Oh, okay, there we go. This will be the last run for you. For Enter the Abyss, you need to do rune mysteries, and that's it. Which is probably easier than getting the teleport hood thing, I imagine. 2 earth runes from each essence. Delightful. There we go. Oh, hello, Raka. You're muted. Hello. Maybe faster, but you think you're gonna make necro runes because it's good money. Necro runes? Necromancer shenaniganry again? Okay, leave all of this stuff on. I want to take myself to nowhere. I can do it here. Actually? Graceful. Grab the last bit of this out, pop that on in here. I want this tab, this thing, X, where X is 13, this and this. Boom. And then I will do this for 1 level's worth. 1 level's worth of crafting. Get myself a juicy step closer to my armor. Take me to 60. After this, I'll only need 3 more levels. If I even have the soda ash, to be honest, I might not have the soda ash to do this. Gonna have to smelt a whole bunch. How the fuck did you get 59 crafting? Well, I got... I think mostly just from using glass, to be honest. I got a decent chunk from quest rewards for crafting. Leveled it up a lot from, I think, coifs, maybe? And stringing bowstring. Making bowstrings, I should say. In order to be able to get more fletching. And then for the last, like, I don't know how many, like 12 levels or something, doing this. But over at Port Phasmatis instead. This gives you like 60,000 an hour. Once you actually start the crafting process. You obviously have to like spend a lot of time either buying sand and soda ash, or buying sand, soda ash and seaweed, and then melting the seaweed, or collecting the sand yourself at your nil. That all takes a really long time. But the experience gain is like really good. Like if I pop over into here right now, experience an hour is currently at 10,000 after 3 trips, and it'll only go up. Crafting's one of your most dreadful skills. It's oh shit. Okay. I can understand that, to be honest. It's not the most riveting thing in the game. But I am driven towards the armor. Doesn't get that much faster later on for methods, leveling methods, sadly, which is why you dread it. Yeah, that's fair. That is very, very fair. Because for me, at the moment, I do this for half an hour, I get a level. For you, whatever fucking level you've got it at, you're gonna have to do it for a few hours before you get a level, right? That's not as good. I actually think that I got a shitload of experience from cutting gems as well. Like a lot of my crafting level is probably from cutting gems, from getting 70 mining. You usually get like 100,000 an hour for your crafting methods. Almost 90. I mean, to be honest, that seems kind of about what I would expect. Based on what I've seen from agility, that seems to be about right in terms of experience curve. Like, that still seems to maybe be better than you would normally get for other skills. I don't know how much I got from mining when I was doing it. I think it was like 30,000 or something an hour. Though. At 70. So being able to get 60,000 at this low of a level already is kind of amazing to me. I think it was 60,000. The thing was going up at such a slow rate that I'm like, am I wrong? Was I wrong about this? Once you're no longer an RS3 noob, I don't think you can call yourself an RS3 noob, can you? You're nearly at level 90 and all the skills. You gotta check out the exclusive content and old school sometimes. Hell yeah. That's nothing? Most people you know are maxed. I mean, just because most people you know are maxed, that doesn't mean that most people are maxed, right? Just happens to be the ones that you converse with. Just because you've got skills maxed out doesn't mean you know how to use them. I would hope you do at that point, though. Maxing them out without learning how to use them is scary. That's concerning. That's real concerning. You just have to learn the training method and that's it. This feels so wrong to me. If you're not going to use the skill, what's the point in training it? To max. Train it up to the level of which you need a thing for it, sure. Like if you want it for a quest or something, but otherwise, like, you're just training it for the sake of training it. You're not doing it for any purpose, right? But the only reason I care about training my crafting is specifically because I want the armor right now. And I want to make it myself instead of just buying it. People are always talking about the Max Guild. There's something special about it you want to access? See, there you go. You do have a purpose, at least. But you gotta have a peep through the skill while you're using it, though, right? Because there might be something really helpful that you're missing out on. Like if you'd spent your whole time leveling archaeology or whatever it was, but you never got that artifact that made it so you just never run out of stamina, you might be missing something on that level. And that would suck. Yeah, I just mean like relative for other skills though, you know? You do the full learning from like fletching into smithing. If I have any leftover ore, I know now that I can just make a whole bunch of arrowheads and then I can get a whole bunch more fletching experience out of it, which is really helpful. Really helpful. This is what crafting does to a man, what makes him run back and forth over and over again? Because if so, then yep, that sure is. Hello, Burlesque, how you doing? It's not that bad. I've only got to get it to 63. Like, to be honest, I think it's fine up until a point, and then I think every skill beyond that point is maybe a bit of a pain in the fucking ass to level. Let's be honest here. Just 'cause. That's how the experience curve goes, right? Necromancy is probably one of your favorite ones. It seemed like it would be. would be quite enjoyable to use, to be honest. It's a gathering / combat hybrid, yeah, which makes it really intriguing, right? Ugh. You have to do both to reap all the rewards from it too, which is nice. You can't just do exclusively the combat bit and then get all of the stuff regardless. Oof. Hello, Roach. RuneScape, you know it. You friggin' know it. I got experience to get. I got shit to kill once I'm done with this specifically. I do think that I am gonna sneak a cheeky Barrows in. Did I finish the Fremenic trials? Absolutely not. I only got like 2 approvals. I didn't even find most of the people. That is not a quest you could complete in half an hour without a guide. Not at all. It took me nearly half an hour just to do one of the fucking things because the guy I had to kill kept teleporting away from me. The Rathalos hardcores are done. Hey, nice. Very nice. Look up the lunar diplomacy requirements again. I certainly can. I'm pretty sure it's going to interrupt it, but I can wait until this is all blown and then I can have a look. Sandwiches. You're here properly now. Hello, Raka. How you doing? Shiloh Village, the Fremenic Trials. I need more magic, more crafting, more fire making. As well. Although the crafting I will obtain. From, specifically what I'm going for already. Which is kind of fun. Magic, I think I just leveled up. And also I think it needed like level 60 or something, so. Not happening anytime soon. And then for Shiloh Village, I think I needed to do Jungle Potion. yeah, exactly. Yes. That was what was going on. How are you doing, Raka? How's it going? Finally finished all the base game guidance in Dragon Quest X. You're finally gonna start V3 tonight. Nice. I don't know what this means, but nice. It made me chuckle out loud when you sent the picture last night of the dude who was just running around naked screaming for his dad or whatever it was. That made me laugh. It gave me a good chuckle. V3 is in the second expansion. That is an incredibly confusing name for the second expansion. The base game is V1. Fair enough. How many expansions does it have? Jungle Potion's a short quest. I could do that one instead. I'll get to them eventually. When I do my questing stuff. It goes all the way up to 7. Holy shit. You got a lot of stuff left to do then, eh? You got lots of stuff. No wonder you wanted to be saved when you were getting sucked back into it. You look at the skills tab real quick. Sure, there you go. Thank you, you're welcome. Next patch is going to add the game's 24th and probably the last class. And then it's going to go into like a maintenance mode type of thing, presumably. Probably. Gives you plenty of time to catch up at least, right? Sag? How long's it been going for? I assume quite a decent amount of time if it managed to get 7 expansions out of it. $2012? That's a pretty fucking good lifespan for an MMO though, right? 13 years? Functionally, potentially 14 years before it goes into maintenance mode? That's really good. That's really, really good. Basically Japanese only as well, yeah. Yep. Slightly shy for crafting, fire making, magic levels required, yeah. I mean, fire making I am 8 below, if I recall. Crafting level is going to happen just organically, because I'm getting up to 63 anyway. I don't know what magic level requirement was. I thought it was 60 something, which will take a lot of time. I don't have logs to do fire making? No, I would have to cut them. Anytime I ever do wood cutting, I am using it to do fire making or fletching. I'm never just doing it to save them. 65 magic? Yeah, so that's 9 levels. That's gonna take a lot. That's a lot. It sells for shit in Iron Man, it makes sense, yeah. Every time it's just straight fletching it into bows and then selling the bows. I also never really saw the point of just woodcutting for the sake of woodcutting. I'd rather be doing something else. Green Dragonhide chaps. The second piece. And I did manage to get up to 40,000 an hour there. There we go. Good shit. I think all I want to do now is just get my next Slayer task and then go slaying, right? Not quite. I want to do one of these first. Even though it's maybe a bad idea. I do want to do one of these. What's one of these barrows? Imagine spending hours on cutting wood. Yeah, but you did it for, like, meditative sake, right? You just found it peaceful and it was, like, fun to do and relax from work and you enjoyed doing it. So it makes perfect sense there. That's good reasoning. We like that. Whereas I want to charge towards the combat goal is my purpose here, so... Okay, the spell is correctly chosen as the auto. I also kind of want food. Combat am I? 68. Very close. This is not the food tab. This is the food tab. Don't really have any food, okay. And then I can use this. I forgot to grab my holy blessing and my magic shield. Grouping, I would like to teleport to, what's it called? Shades of Morton. Teleport. Gonna hope that this is enough. I forgot the spade. That's fine, there's a spade up here. It's all okay. There's a spade in the house over here. She did it before RuneScape created bonfires too. She did it in the same old-fashioned way you think. Still the same in old-school RuneScape. I think when it comes to RuneScape, everyone just does something called Winter Tot. But also everyone seems to hate whatever the fuck Winter Tot is, so I don't really understand what's going on there. To be honest. Everyone uses a method that everyone seems to almost universally agree that they all hate. I don't know. Doesn't track in my head. I don't remember where they were. Cool. Yes, good. I just have to hope that I can kill him. You never understood people's obsession with minigames in general? Yeah, me fucking too, man. Don't know if I'm going to be able to kill him. It's not looking great, to be honest. Especially now there's 1,000,001 projectiles and I have no fucking clue what's going on anymore. I'm now very fucking confused. Please fucking hit him. Oh my god. No, I need to get out. No, I'm dead. Okay. Well, shit. Didn't get lucky, and I'm gonna have to run over there because I don't have any stuff. That fucking sucks. Can I even do anything quick there? No, I can't. Just teleport run. Don't need that. I used the Shades of Morton minigame to get there in the first place. Bramhard. So, not an option. Because I don't want to run all the way over to fucking Mauritania and then all the way down there! Oh, my ring was on my body as well. My run recharge ring. I think when it comes to those guys, it would have been nicer if I was against the ranger rather than the mage guy in terms of hitting with magic attacks. But because of the fact that I can't melee any of the melee dudes, I functionally just have to bring magic because it's like super effective against them. And then I just have to hope that I get lucky if I run into him first, because I just can't fucking remember where anyone is. I need to try and remember where the mage is and where the archer is. Because either of those two I can guaranteed kill. Well, sorry, the archer I can almost guaranteed kill. So he would be the best one to do first. Hello, Venus. It's going well, other than the fact that I'm on a death run. Other than that, it's going pretty good. How are you? I believe, if I remember correctly, the recommended level that someone had previously mentioned after I did successfully do Barrows once was 70 magic. Presuming you actually have correctly appropriate magical gear and stuff as well, so it's not surprising that I'm getting fucked. Happens though? Yeah, exactly. Especially when you're trying to do something presumably way under level. It's definitely gonna happen, right? They dropped tier 70 gear, so 70 plus makes sense, exactly. Exactly. The logic just to go good. I still might be able to sneak one in though. Depending on if he still has reduced hit points. If he's still got reduced hit points, I can try and kill him again. If he doesn't still have reduced hit points, I can go to Thingy instead. I can attempt to find Archer Boy. I'm pretty sure they always spawn in the same spot. I'm just fucking useless with remembering. Agility? Fuck off. I was saved. I was given mercy on agility today, actually. So far. Mace redeemed rune crafting. Because he himself believes he'd become too predictable on agility redeems. So I was saved. Mace has betrayed you. He has, yep. Enough agility I don't understand. Oh god. Want me to make progress on quests? You're gonna help work on quests related to that? Yeah. Which I appreciate. I will get round to the quests eventually. It's gonna take a while though. Okay, I'm pretty sure it was this one. I don't know if the guy's still gonna be alive. Oh my god, he's not. Shit. Take it all. I want to get out before the tick happens. Wait, I got out before the tick happens. Fucking lightful. Oh, hello, by the way, Rampart. How are you doing? Sorry. I even spoke to you directly, but I was stressed about trying to get back here. How are you? Is it this one that's the ranged boy? No. This guy's melee. I think it might be this one. No. The northmost one? There's a fucking tunnel here. That is the ranged guy. Okay, this is the ranged guy, though. I try and kill the mage again. If my prayer runs low, I say fuck it and I bail. Is the option here. Why would you choose to do this? Okay, good. I just need to get a chunk of those. Yeah, that's what we want to see. Good. I don't think the prayer's gonna hold up, though, unfortunately. Just, accuracy's way too low. Yeah, cool. I can preemptively call that. That's not gonna happen. That is not gonna happen. So northmost is ranged, middle is thingy, the outer four, the other four are the melees. Cool. OWT? Oops. Oh my god. Yeah, this is really gonna fuck me over, the fact that there's someone else in here. Why is he not getting stuck? Jesus. Northern, it means anything. Oh, okay. Did you miss anything? Not in particular, I don't think. Yeah, this guy being in here at the same time is really gonna fuck me, to be honest. Good. I reached a new combat level. I guess that's pretty big. I randomly decided I wanted to do a Barrows, which is why I died on my first attempt. I think that's it, really. Oh, you son of a bitch. Cut across. Okay, thank you. Ooh, that step forward is a bit scary. Okay, no, we're okay, we're okay, we're okay. That step forward was mighty upsetting. I need to cut across earlier, so I need to click to there. Okay. Go over there, cut to here. There we go. And then cut to... Ooh, he went behind there. Okay. I'm doing reverse now. Oh, if I'm quick enough, I can get him stuck the long way. Interesting. I might be able to hit him on every single cycle then. That would speed this up a lot. Oh. Yeah, that's actually really good. Cool. This one. A task. Half an hour of woodcutting and fire making hybrids for the fire making experience. Thank you very much, Phoenix. You're really trying to push this lunar diplomacy, eh? Oof. Intrigued to see why did he do that? Okay, well, I just have to wait until this guy's dead. Because literally both of the spots I need to target him on have a different person on, and I don't know if it's going to target my one. Okay, that works. Let's drag him over here. The only problem with this is as soon as anyone else gets in the room, it all goes to shit. I went across too late there. Because I was trying to be greedy. I need to be very careful with where I click. Okay. 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 Bump. Yes, good. Give me another one. Chonky hit. Max hit. Even. Be huge if I manage to get any of their 70 drops. Especially if it's their armor. If I manage to get any of the armor drops, that would be really big. Because my armor is 54. If I manage to get a piece of ranged armor, I would be a happy chappy. I'm gonna pop another heal here because I think dual Hammerman can pound me in a way that I do not want to be pounded. And I don't know if I've done dual Hammerman yet or not. Oh, okay, no, it did work. Cool, cool, cool. Over here and pop. Yeah. That's not gonna be quick enough. Oh, it was. We'll just inverse him. Inverse is fine. I can do inverse. Over here. The fucking other dude being here fucked me. God, it's so bad the way that that can just happen. I really should just wait whenever someone else comes in, but when I've already done damage, I don't want to let them regen. Whee! Okay, good, 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 good. Hey, Lotador, welcome. These guys are chumps to you. You walk in, defeat them after a few seconds, and then get out. Yeah, that's the difference between having actual gear and then using the minimum level staff and probably minimum level magic gear. I actually, at the moment, am even more detrimentally affected. Because I am... I put about half of my magic gear into the bank. When I died, and I didn't keep it with me. So I think the only magic stat booster I have right now is my staff and my helmet. My wizard hat. Oh shit. Oh shit. My way looks more fun, not gonna lie. It's definitely tense. Be a lot more tense than your way of doing it, I can tell you that much. I just have to hope that Carol doesn't just fucking one-shot me at the end of the dungeon, basically. That's okay. It's okay. That's why we bring some food. It's all good. It's all good. Because I don't have my rune armor to just tank either. Reduce the hit chance. Because that's one of the things I popped into the bank. So if I'm not quick enough, he might just fucking kill me. The fucking other dude. Look at all these people in their fancy ass gear, by the way. They get in and out of the room before I've even done half the fucking health. Oh, he found a tunnel. It would be quite nice to do this and actually be able to, like, consistently get 6 kills, though. Instead of this, like, shenanigans, sometimes 5, most of the time 4. Whee! Should be dead. I did 1 damage! Okay, it's good. It's good. You've been taking a break from RuneScape because you got another crafting time to do. This one for 71. Oof. That's a lot of... That's a lot. That is a high level. Okay, it's just round to there. Oh, hi, Carol. That's actually perfect. Because now he's just going to be back there the whole time. That's actually amazing for me. Oh shit, no, he teleports again. He's not going to be back there the whole time. Help. Oh, fucking, why does it do this to me? I don't know if I can even kill this guy. Yeah, no, that's an issue. This. Please don't kill me, yay! What the hell did I get? A whole bunch of mine runes and some money. Unfortunate. Well, I did a 5th one. I did a 5th one. Jesus. Was garbage loot. I feel like that's kind of part of the course when you only kill 4 of them though, right? You just get some poopy loot. Some poopy looty. That be how it is. Because my rewards potential on the right, I don't think it was even 50%, if I'm not mistaken. I think it was like 48%. Which means I'm just not going to get good stuff, am I? It's fine, it's part of the risk. It's part of the role. Okay, I want my graceful stuff and my axe. And I also want my tinderbox. And then what is the highest level of log that I can burn? Teak or willow? Teak is kind of a pain in the ass to do, but it is doable, right? Over here was teak. So I can minigame teleport to Soul Wars, run up there, and then do that. Because that place is really useful for that. Arctic? The hell is Arctic? Arctic pine logs. I can't burn them till next level. I'm a level below. I also don't know where they would be. Which is a problem. I have no idea where the hell they are. You can't get to it? Well, there you go then. So, minigame teleport to... I never remember what the frickin' minigame teleports are here. What is it that's over there? Soul Wars. It's the Fremenic Isles and I haven't done Trials. Perfect. It all wraps back around into itself. You're redeeming quests so that I can do more things and go to more places, but to be able to do the quest and go to the places, I need to be able to be at the place. Wonderful. Your boy tried. I'll get to it eventually. It was just too much to do in half an hour. Unfortunately. An unfortunate truth. The entirety of the Fremenic trials blind in half an hour? Not possible. Especially not helmed by me. When my reaction to your next test is a test of intelligence is, oh shit, or whatever I said. It's not a good sign. Did I even have my Amulet of Power on? Don't even know where you are right now. You don't recognize this place. This is an island that exists, I think, maybe exclusively for the Soul Wars minigame, which is in there. It's the Isle of Souls. Yeah, this thing in here. I think it's a PvP minigame. So I don't know what it is, and I'm not going to touch it with a 5,000-foot pole, as I said earlier. But around the back of the island, it has teak trees, which is what I care about. The only reason I've ever come here is because there's teak trees back here. I don't need to pop my sprint on, it's going to be a waste, because I'm just going to be standing still once I get there, for the most part. There's also mahogany trees. To 45, it shouldn't take long. You don't want me to go for the full half an hour? Stops. Half an hour. There we go. Might take more than half an hour. Well, we can go as far as we can, at least. Right? The problem is going to be that I don't have a rune axe as well. Some wonky looking trees, nah, they're fine, don't worry about them. They're fine. In comparison to the rest of the trees around here, which do actually look kind of really good though, these ones do look a bit strange. Do you reckon someone was here? Leveling their woodcutting by any chance? Let's have a little look on the old wiki, because I just find it very interesting to find what my chance is to get leaves. To get an actual piece of wood, sorry. We have a mithril axe, I believe. A mithril axe. What level am I? 57. It's like 33% chance every time I hit the game tick, which is pretty good. That's pretty good. And the game tick might be made quicker by something else, but I can't remember what that is. Probably is because my woodcutting level is, like, drastically over-leveled for these trees. Yeah, Teak at 35 and I'm at nearly 70. Can nearly cut magic trees, actually. Nearly at 60, sorry. I can nearly do the U's. Ooh. Oh, hold on a second. Tick manipulating with Swamp Tar and Marantil. Oh. You're doing some high-end stuff, eh? Get your experience quicker. Is this long enough, do you reckon? Seems like it'd be long enough. Does it push you backwards? I can never... It pushes you... west? West. You fucked me. The level. Level 1150. Nice. $150 experience per log? That is a lot, yeah. I might be running out of space behind me at the moment. Oh, I think I might be just okay. Very nice. Very nice. There we go. 105 a log means a full inventory of 28 will get me another level up as well. So as soon as I get another full inventory, I'll level up to 43 on the old woodcut, which is good. Man, you love the minigames. What minigame you doing, Lottador? It's so funny how much of a mix between it's like, we just don't understand why people like them, and oh, I love them so much. The rune crafting one? Oh, the, what was it called? Oh, it was mentioned earlier and I've forgotten already. No, it's gone. Yeah, that's it. That's the one. Guardians of the Rift. The person I was talking to it on YouTube said that that one is, to some degree, relatively balanced. Because you get way less experience or something, I believe, was what their argument was, that you don't get that much experience for it, but you get more runes than you would otherwise. You see streamers do Guardians of the Rift or Temperos a lot. I've said, pardon me, I've seen Temperos come up a few times now, but I don't know what it is. Is it a fishing thing? I don't know. Is it like a boss? You're paying more attention than me? Absolutely. I think you also have an actual brain, Raka. It's hollow up here. So people say shit and it just doesn't go into my head. It just does not stick whatsoever fucking ever. Guardians depends on what you have access to. If you don't have access to making Law, Death, or Blood, you get less, right? And Law runes are quite high up anyway, aren't they? They're like 50 something? Yeah, 54. So close, you were very close, yeah. This should get me another level. You bastard. Level up always messes it up. God damn it. Oh well, another level. 43. Happy days. It's gonna take 2 more inventories to get to 44. And how are we looking? We still got 20 minutes left. We're golden. Definitely getting to 44. You can disable those interruptions in settings. Is it still gonna pop up and be like, yay, you leveled? Not sure? Then no. I want my pop-up. It gives me good inside feely. I just wasn't paying attention to how close I was, so. Does this skill ever give you anything interesting? I don't think it does, right? I needed to replace the light bulbs. No. It doesn't. The Pilogs at Shades of Morton can be interesting. I didn't really enjoy that when I did it, to be honest. Because I had to do the Shades of... I didn't have to. But I wanted to do Shades of Morton to unlock the mini quest. The minigame teleport. So I did it once, and I was like, it's just kind of not interesting. It felt very not earned to get the key and then run in and do whatever you do with it. Open a chest in a various area or whatever was going on. Because you just go on the fancy world and then the temple's already at 100%. You don't have to fucking do anything, right? I just kill Shades AFK basically while everyone else just mends the temple. It's why I liked the Barrows chest, because I feel like I earn it every time I get to it. I'm like, fuck yeah, that was me. I did that. Thanks, well, there's some decent upgrades if you get the better keys. Fair enough. Yeah, I think I had like the worst ones. Or maybe not the worst ones. I think I had silvers or something. So probably not very good. Assuming it goes to gold or maybe beyond gold. And the level of the handle color matters as well, I assume. Like, even from the poopy one, I was getting stuff like steel armor. So that's pretty nice at that level, right? Firemaking has things like bonfires in RuneScape 3, which temporarily boosts your maximum health. And instance sinks you can make to do various supporting effects for skills and such. That seems neat. I like the incense sticks more than the bonfire there. That's cute. I like that idea. Little stick that gave me some like increased regen or something, health regen, would be really cool. You think firemaking could be fun if they added some kind of armor penetrating gunpowder type weaponry? That would be interesting. I just wonder if you would be able to find a good balance for that that actually felt fun to use. If it can penetrate armor. Because unless you make the reload fucking forever, then it's going to be like a one and done type of thing, because you're not going to want to use it necessarily, right? Unless it's got really good armor pen. At which point it's probably just going to invalidate all of the bows and all of the crossbows. Because the armor pen is so incredibly valuable, right? But I always kind of feel like, I don't know if they are or not, but at least from where I am, I don't think I'd ever want to use the same level bow as I would a crossbow. I feel like the crossbow is just better. Which is a bit unfortunate. I think the bow might have more attack speed. You don't need it for quests? Fletching's more important than firemaking? Yes. I mean, the only reason I even really care about going ranged in the first place is because of how good my my mithril crossbow that I made myself is. Which I did entirely because I felt like I could make it and it would be cool. Crossbows are more useful than bows, sadly, yeah. Just being able to hold something in your offhand is like busted useful, right? I mean, it's fair as well, like crossbows in real life are just better. It's kind of why bows sort of fell out of favor with the introduction of crossbows. There's crossbows in Skyrim? Huh? When Dawnguard was introduced? I don't know if I played any of the DLC, to be honest. Hello, Unicorn. I'm just gonna make a line of fire. Don't mind me. A vampire-related DLC? Sweet. That would explain the crossbows, I guess. Having a shot ready that you didn't have to draw was great for quick switch. Yeah, exactly. Are you Van Helsing? Yeah, yep. Definitely. You likes that? You love the Vampire DLC? Nice. I never really clicked with Skyrim. But I'm making 44. Good shit. You'd argue it was better than the Dragonborn one? They made a DLC just called Dragonborn? They didn't try very hard with that name, did they? About the rise of the first one? Oh, is there some time traveling shenanigans going on? Then, presumably. Time traveling, no, more like risen from the dead. Oh. Undead Dragon Ball. That seems inconvenient. Well, there is some shenaniganry, I suppose, with being able to, like, consume their souls in the story, and, like, the dude is bringing the dragons back or whatever. Just live for that long. Dang! That's a lot of time. Dragonborn has the best companion, the best house, and passive buffs from books. Nice. I've got to be dead honest, I never played with the companion. Didn't want someone running around with me. Especially when, like, if I was trying to sneak or something. Very rare time that I would sneak into a place. And then they're just walking normally. Or, like, donking into things and just being incredibly awkward. And it's like, well, this is weird. Dude, I would love to play Oblivion again. So. It's been a long time. Maybe I should play Oblivion. I was thinking of playing, Skyrim the other day. Even though I know I'm going to fall off it so much, but... Maybe I should. Maybe I should launch Oblivion. And then fall off that again as well. Because it's old as fuck. Elder Scrolls lore is one of your interests due to how in-depth it is, that's fair. They do give it a lot of care. They do give it a lot of care. You like their route so much? Dawnguard only gear, dwarven crossbows, sun magic spells against the undead. Very nice. I feel like the playstyle that I quite enjoy doing in a lot of games doesn't work very well in Oblivion, unfortunately, because of the way the leveling up works in that game. Which is, I really like to do Spell Sword. But because of the, like... Every time you level up, you only get to put 1 point into magic health or stamina. And for a spell sword, I kind of feel like I need all three. I just get a bit screwed over. Gets a lot better with Oblivion Remastered. I mean, in Oblivion, your magic, stamina, and health was dependent on the stats that governed those skills, right? So I imagine that's how it works in the remaster as well, to a certain degree. Considering they seem to have kept a lot of the stuff the way it was in base Oblivion. From what I can tell. So if you leveled your intelligence, or whatever it was, I think it was intelligence, you'd just get more magicka. It would just boost your maximum. Assuming it works the same, where, like, you sleep, and then you get to pick from stats. Oh yeah, I remember Ramhard mentioning the fixed points now instead of it being all over the place. That's really nice. That's really, really good. Luck counts as 5 points for some reason. Strange. Same base system, but now you don't have to be inefficient to be efficient. Good. You can only do 2 per level up. I never really care for leveling luck anyway, so I'm fine with that. That is fine by me. Woodcut ASMR. The fire making noise isn't quite as relaxing, unfortunately. Might actually level this up soon. It's expensive as well, if I remember right. Remastered Oblivion. It's like 60 euros, 70 euros or something. That's 55 euros. Maybe I should put that in my wish list. In case it goes on sale at some point. God, it does look good though, eh? Holy shit, it looks amazing. Seems like there's quite a lot of people complaining about performance, though. Hey! Woodcutting level. Juicy. Seems like they might have done an update that fucked everyone's performance at some point. So maybe I'll leave that alone. Getting Wilds flashbacks immediately. Come on, give me the level. I think I should get it, right? Yeah, I do. Nice. Good stuff. Another level. How many is that in like half an hour? 4 levels, I think. 3 or 4? Is this 45? I think it might be. Which is basically perfect, because they're 45 firemaking. Boom. Very nice. There was, in fact, only 2 minutes left. So, basically nailed it on the timing. Next time it'll be on Maples, yep. Which I can do behind the bank. In, what do you call it? Sears. Which is a nice easy teleport as well, because it's just Camelot. And then run up there. Perfect. Bit of cut wood until I got half a minute left, then I'll burn the rest of the inventory and we'll be done. And then we be slaying. Methinks. Get my combat level up. Yes! Hopefully I get given a good task again. Bloodfells was really good. I really enjoyed Bloodfells. Hopefully I get another one like that. Whoops. Do I have my band around here somewhere? Protect my wrist. Wrist has been a bit fucky. I don't know where I'll put it. Shit. Oh well. Okie dokie. Let's chuck this stuff away. Burn. Thank you very much for the redeem, Phoenix. I appreciate it. Can that ash pile disappear? Thank you. Right before I got to it. New task? Yes, new task. New Slayer task. Hopefully, maybe a new monster would be cool. Give me some drops. Makes me happy chappy. I would quite like to do the fire giants again, though, as well. Because maybe I could get an actual drop from them that isn't just rune arrows, which is basically the only thing I freaking got. That would be helpful. Okie dokie. Give me 10, 10. That's entirely unnecessary. Give me 5. 5 of each of them. You. Put my power amulet on. It feels wrong not to have it equipped. And then teleport to specifically the Grand Exchange. Okie dokie. Let me get the wiki up just in case I need to find where the monster is at or potentially have a look at weaknesses and discard the rune cost that would be. Because if something has like a drastically weaker to slash than it does to stab, it might actually be better to use the adamant scimitar rather than the other thing, to be honest. Had to give me something relaxing after the torture of the Fremennik trials. You didn't think it would be that bad? No, that thing really messed me up. That took a long time to even do 2 of the votes. I know the requirement for another one of them, but it was incredibly in-depth. Like I needed to do something, I have no idea. It was a lot. 49 hill giants? Okay. Fucking lowballing me here, mister. I feel like you're dissing me. You're gonna give me 49 hill giants? What the hell? It's a good thing it's free Slayer points. I mean, yeah, but the loot. The loot, though. I'm not interested in hill giant loot. I want fancy stuff. Fancy things. I still feel bad about deleting those, deleting whatever the thing was that I accidentally deleted. Still don't feel good about that. Okie dokie. I do have to cross across to go down to there. I think that's probably still going to be quicker than just running into the dungeon by itself, though. But it was called a bronze key. Oh, it's a brass key. I don't need any goddamn food for this. I don't know if they'll even be able to hit me, to be honest. Level 41 rune crafting, very nice. Alotador, very nice. I got a few rune crafting levels myself earlier. It took a very long time. The good thing about these giants is that they are easy to hit. However, that's something I cannot complain about. That is easy defense experience. Hello. I'm here and you're being stabbed in the ass. I wonder if you can even hit me. Should have grabbed potions. Potions would have been a good grab. Alas. Okay. These guys are where you ended your free-to-play Iron Man last. Farming them for combat stats. It's what I did for like all of my combat stats from I think like 20 or 30 to 40. Just because they were so good for it. The skulls as well. Oh my god, the skulls. Amazing. This is actually a really good task, as long as I get a few ensouled heads. I suppose I could technically try and kill that boss again, but let's maybe not. It went so poorly before. All that was cows. You went from cows to hill giants. Quite the upgrade. Hello there. Hello, Mace. Fancy seeing you here. These guys are weak as fuck, man. 35 hit points? It's crazy how my, like, estimations for the amount of health that an enemy should have has changed so drastically. I'm like, 35 hit points on an enemy is weak as shit. They should have, like, 90. Bigger the health, the bigger the experience, yeah. Yeah, the ideal recipe for experience an hour is weak enemy attack, weak enemy defense, and high hit points, right? That's the perfect little storm. Maybe even like multi-combat, so you don't even have to click, you just kind of walk into the middle of it and then go AFK. That's why you hear people talk about crabbing all day? Yeah, exactly. Because they don't do any damage to you and you can just beat the shit into them. Maybe you can join for you this weekend with some luck? Potentially. God knows I'm stuck in this rank for fucking ever, so... We can do G1, get you Sergio's armor again. You already have the Sergio's armor, right? How far am I at in for you? G2 star. Basically, the only thing I need is a whole bunch of weapons left. On your laptop, even on your PC, the only thing you need is 2 piercing claws, I think. Like, you've done it all bar some piercing claws. I'm pretty sure. Oh, was it Cephalos bits? Right. Don't know if you want to grind up to that. That's fair. What are we looking at? 37 more of these. Let's go with 36 more of these. 35 hit points is going to be a 350, 750, 1050. And then 7 times 35 is a little bit more difficult. 210, 5 would be 35, so 245. That's not a ton of hit points to go through. Okay. Decent amount of experience, though. What, 1,300 and whatever it was? Did I say 45 or 35? Not sure. 1,300, then crack that up by 4. Not a lot, but it's something. It's pretty good. You wouldn't mind playing it again at some point? Thought it was your first multiplayer experience and was something your first single player was Try. What an experience Try was as well. What an experience Try was. That barrier off, man. The Wiimote, yep. It is a miracle I did not get carpal tunnel playing that game as a kid. Baroff was your barrier for a while. As it was for so many. Defense, hell yeah, Unknown. We're getting there. Defense leveling. We gotta get 4 more defense levels. Roughly around halfway through the 3rd defense level, I'm gonna get a hit point level. Then, once all of that is done, I will be 69 combat level. I'm gonna use all of my prayer experience I've banked from Ensouled Heads. That might just get me straight up to 70. It probably won't. And then I can maybe get myself up to the rest of the combat levels from defense. 2 Ensouled Heads. We are gonna be laughing. It's gonna be fan-fucking-tastic. And because it's defense leveling, it helps my fucking... what'd you call it? My ranged. I get benefits with range. It is lovely. Oh, Mace has done it. Mace has already chosen to send it early. I did just get a Steam message, Mace, yep. Thank you very much. Now you just gotta redeem it next month. And I'll be playing it. It's on sale till September 1st, and you don't know what time in September. Oh, that's a bit scary, right? He was using Sword and Shield in Shrine, you upgraded to Hammer, which got you to defeat Barroth. Sword and Shield against Barroth was hell. Especially if you're not as experienced. Because otherwise you can get some really sneaky rolls in and do a lot of damage. Cost me 15 euros on the moment in September, exactly. Exactly. What happened? Every September, I do what we call Super Stream September, what I call Super Stream September. One of the things that can be done in that month is if you give me 15 euros plus the cost of a game, or gift me the game on Steam, I will play it. Since Ender Lilies is on sale currently, not Ender Lilies, sorry, Ender Magnolia, and Mace wants to redeem it in September, he just gifted it to me on Steam. So he can redeem it a fucking sap. And make it happen. This year's hopefully gonna be a big one. You're redeeming that shit midnight on Monday, September 1st? Wake up to my phone being like, you've received a message from PayPal. Or from Ko-fi, sorry. You will beat him? It's 12:01 AM, my phone buzz is weak. Weak. If you had it correctly lined up, you'd make my phone buzz by 12 AM. Inefficiency, I'm hearing. Inefficiency. Message from Ko-fi, play Ender Magnolia, yeah. You'll have to say what time slots you want it in as well, though, Mace. If I successfully pull my finger out of my butt this week, by the way, the presentation should hopefully be on Sunday. As long as nothing comes up and we don't end up doing something on Sunday. I'll do a little mini presentation stream. The PowerPoint. The also important PowerPoint. Not Sunday. I mean, you'll be home by the time I do it, Mace. I'll do it at like 7 o'clock at night or something. Because that's when most people will be around to actually, like, be able to see it. If they want to watch it. They want to watch it live. Don't need those. They're not even worth low alking. The iron gear, I'm happy to low alk for free, but the arrows can fuck off. You'll probably be taking weekend, right? I'm surprised you wouldn't go for like latter weekdays, to be honest. Friday, Saturday. Yeah, that's what we call weekend at this point, right? So, at least the way I segment it. Your school schedule is different. Ah, fair. Fair. You have 2 more subjects? Oh, God. You poor soul. Maybe 4 if your exemption from Dutch and English falls through. That's gonna be horrid. Dude, I always forget that these guys are actually kind of amazing in terms of drops. A real defecated? A real shout-out person. A real dedicated person would take a boat to the middle of the Pacific so September starts earlier. It does have to be my September. My September is the relevant point. Unable to pay attention? Yeah, that's fair. That's why I said weekday latter though, but I suppose it's still later. You want to watch? Yeah. Want to watch me struggle through Ender Magnolia? When I get to the fucking Catacombs 2. Electric fuck you, Aloo. Fuck that area, man. That area sucks. It's a shit thing. Your school day can carry on till 4:30 in theory, right? Some days you miss almost an hour, yeah. And that's not factoring in extra time as well. Because it's September, there's going to be longer streams, remember? No, I used my energy restore! Fuck! Longer on the front end or the tail end? It's mostly going to be on the front end, but there's going to be some on the tail end as well. I can't go terribly too late because my partner needs to sleep, right? But we'll go a bit. You psychopath? You wait until you see the presentation for it on Sunday, mate. Should be calling me a psychopath then. I'm loving the fact that I've got so many unsold heads from this, by the way. 4, 5 unsold heads. Yes. That's like 2,000 experience or something insane. So fucking good. Did Steam really only just catch up? After all this time. I got the email from Steam immediately, but the Steam app only just told me on my phone. Kind of funny. There we go. Permission to take your uni as self-study. I'm going to assume that that is very self-explanatory. But what do you need to be able to do that? Because that is not something I've ever heard of someone being able to do before. What, like, permissions do you have to get to be able to do that? Because, like, uni by itself is kind of almost intrinsically self-study, right? I don't want to keep another one of these. It feels unnecessary. We obviously have lectures and whatnot that you have to go to some degree, but... what does that entail? So far, any Thursdays to 4:30? Right. So just avoid Thursdays. I'd like it on every day other than Thursday. For you, it's health reasons. Self-study just removes the mandatory attendance. Okay. Okay. Mandatory, like, seminars and stuff you do not have to go to. That's kind of nice. Good that it's able to be done, especially for health reasons. Have to pass all the same tests, yeah. As if you have the, like, self-discipline to still do all the reading and all that stuff, though. That is way more preferable, right? Way more preferable. I got most, like, 60% of an attack level out of this, which is pretty nice. Or a defense level, sorry. Oh, shit. I'm sorry, big boy, I didn't mean to hit you. New task? New task! Woo! That's my 36th task done. I don't know what to spend my Slayer points on next. That's the problem I've got at the moment. I got a lot of liverwort roots from that. And so many insult heads. Hard part's not having all the workshops or contact with your professors. Yeah, that makes that's awkward, right? Because those are a big help. Since I didn't really have, like, any particular idea, I could maybe try and get the Slayer helmet. Since I already have the crafting level. 400 points. 76 Infernal Mages! Oh! Fuck. 76 of them? Oh. Dude, the only thing that's good about that is that I'm gonna be able to, I'm gonna be able to look at their drop table because I'll have killed 100 of them. Because I've already killed 50, so... Well, that is ass. Just straight up ass. Am I looking up drops only after 100 KC? Yes. I'm only allowed to look up a drop once I've got 100 KC. Or, I think what I decided for bosses was 25. Because in theory, I could just run barrows 25 times in a row. But that's still a lot of time investment. It's a neat way to do it. It gives me 100 drops of, like, excitement, right? Because I don't know what anything has at all. So I'm like, what's it gonna be? And then if I get something cool, I'm like, fucking yeah! Instead of being like, ah, that's on the table. I foresaw this as a possible conclusion. Hidden dopamine, exactly. Dopamaxing. Wait, no, that sounds like drugs. Wait a second. You know what I should do? Is not this. What I need to do first is get myself some fucking food. Unfortunately. So let's go to Crabland. I mean, Lobsterland. I need to get myself some lobsties. Lobsties. Little lobbies. I need some. Fighting barrows with like 5 fish. But did I or did I not succeed the second time? Even with 5 fish. Dopamaxing the dignified brother of dope maxing. Exactly. Exactly. It's classy. And all I got was 200 plus miners and less than 10k gold. Look. Okay? Don't point that bit out. You think it was 5k gold? I think it was like 1.6. Actually. It wasn't good at all. That's like my average drop though. It's just trash. I had one that was like 600 fucking... Chaos runes, and that's like the only good one. 1,429. How did you... Is that... Did you remember that, or did you find it that quickly? You remember? That's insane. You got mad good memory. Was the only gold I had. That is true. 1,400 gold isn't terrible. It's not great, but like, it's okay. It's aight. I'm wondering if I should pay a trip to Lumbridge Chicken Pen instead. It's like 10 lore runes, exactly. And that's big. That's 10 whole teleports. Think of all the time saved. The thing that does suck is that I didn't get any Chaos Runes. To be honest. I do kind of need the Chaos Runes. That is as bad as it gets. Yeah, exactly. It might be one of the worst drops I've had. I'm pretty sure all of these came from one KC. All 620. I only had runes so far, though. Okay, fishing, I needed 50, correct? For the swordfish, I do need 50, okay. And then the swordfish probably isn't even worth it. You just hit 666 kills. Very nice. The devil himself kills it redacted and you haven't got the drop you're after. Do you know what the percentage is for the drop? It's a 1 in 358. That is kind of rough. Nearly double. to maybe bring back a horribly unfortunate memory, and I'm very sorry for doing so. Do you remember how much you had to go over for your fish, Ramhard? Your like giant bass or whatever it was? Over the KC? I know it was a lot. It was like 2 times or 2.5 times or something. It's a boss too, not just a field gremlin. Is it a fun boss fight at least? 4.7. And it was a 1 in 1,000, right? So rough. It's wilderness, so it's fun but dangerous. Ooh, yeah. Especially if you kill it and then get the drop you want, and then someone pops up on your minimap. That's when you start shitting bricks. Annoyed you because if you got to 5 times, you would have got on the wall of pain. Yep. Drift net fishing on Fossil Island with 44 Hunter. Well, I don't have 44 Hunter, and I don't have Fossil Island. You don't take much with you, so if you did, you'd get to keep it, thankfully. Okay, good, good. It's not like a unique or whatever where it gets dropped, I think, right? Like the rings do and stuff, people were saying. The Explorer's Ring. You assume Fossil Island is similar to Anchronia in RuneScape 3. I can't help with that one. There's a small MMO you play which is very similar to this, where you have 2k KC on a boss and you still haven't got all the gear. And kills are not fast. Ouch. Ouchies. You liked the big fish? Think you had them all on right-ish? It sucks she went so far? Yeah. Yeah, the fact that Ramhard went 4.5, or yeah, 4.7 times the drop rate is real shit. Not even Wall of Pain for it. It's just sad. It's a lot older and doesn't have dinosaurs. Okay, there you go. There you go. RNG gives and takes. That it does. That it does. All of my luck at the start of G2 and for you. Followed by all of my luck at the end of G2 and for you. It takes kind of a long time to get one inventory of lobsters, eh? G2 and 4 is a lot of fun. G2 is good. Lobsters aren't fast, no. I don't feel like any of the fish are that quick. You did get a 1 in 2,000 mob drop weapon in that game at 30 KC? That's insane. Salmon and trout is pretty speedy. They are, yeah. They don't heal that much though, right? Salmon's what? 9? Whereas this is... Is this 12? And trout, 7? Can't remember. I don't know if... You have to catch those in a river, right? I don't know if there's a good, like, very quick bank for them. To just chuck hundreds away. There's a good fast fish later I don't have yet. That's good to know. I'm glad about that. I am happy about that. It's very AFKable. You have 11,000 of them? Holy shit. That's a lot. That is a lot. Hey, there we go. 1 inventory of lobsters. Hey, Ranners. Thank you very much for the follow. I appreciate it. I hope you enjoy watching someone die horrendously to mages, because that's what's gonna happen. Oh god. It's gonna go so poorly. I'm glad my cooking is good enough to almost always cook lobster now. That makes me very happy. I shouldn't have said anything. Why did I say anything? Why did I speak with my dumb mouth? 5 in a row. There was karma. It was, yeah. It was. Statistically, I should cook them most of the time. Statistically. It should be in my favor. Statistically, game don't give a shit. I think that's all of that, right? I've already got my blessing on, if I'm not mistaken. Take that all off again. You need to run over to Canopus, which means you want the other stuff on, you dummy. That can stay on. This can stay on. This comes... Oh my god. Drunk. This. Go this way. I need to run to Canopus, which means all of this goes on. And I grab myself stuff to teleport to Varrock, which is just that, and then this. And then I sort my gear in Canopus because it's right bloody there. it might be better off fishing trout and salmon. I'm foolishly I'm hoping that somehow I managed to figure out the correct timing to flick the mages, and hopefully I'm not gonna need too much food. Hopefully. It's not gonna go well. Pre-warning, this will not end favorably, but I'm gonna try. And I'm gonna use my melee git as well, which may be unwise, but I am gonna do it, unless they're like super... It's super shit to use melee on them. But I'm gonna check that in a second on the wiki and then just remove the runes that you would use for the spell, as has been my go-to. There we go. Infernal mages. They do not have any additional melee defense. Cool. I want magic armor. I want this. Right? Why is there always a pickled brain lying around? Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. That's just this place. I think these are probably my best gloves, right? They do give me magic defense bonus. Happy days. I don't know if I have anything else that gives me magic defense bonus at all. Yeah, the leather stuff, but in terms of like actual melee bits, I don't think I have anything else. That's neutral. Is there a Tanner in Canifis? There is a Tanner in Canifis. The Tanifis. Perfect. Give me these. Wait, no. It's all good. It's genius. There's a Tanner. Where are you at? Is it you? Talk. Hi. Are you the Tanner? Are you really just standing in the fucking corner? Out of the way, punk! What? How do I... Where's the Tanner? This ain't the tannery, but it's the oh wait, no, it's this one. Whoopsie doopsie. Yeah, just yeah, fucking open the door over and over again. Establish dominance. Hi. Trade. I would like all of this. Thank you. Now that I am superior compared to the door, I can make myself the van braces and the legs. It's upgrades. It's big boy upgrades. Pop this shit away. Give me like 5 of them. Give me my... this. Where's my Fred? Is it not in here? Why am I so happy? Upgrades. Upgrades are why I'm happy. I've been able to craft them for ages, but I haven't used them. And they're big. Okay, so this gives me... 6. Also, it looks so much better. That's 2 extra on top. Hell yeah. And also 2 ranged attack bonus. Good shit. This is 7 ranged attack bonus. An extra defense. Nice. Can I make the shield? No, I believe that's 62. Unfortunately. Yeah. I also don't think I ever figured out how to make the shields. Which is a whole nother problem. I know you do it with fletching, but I'm not sure how you make it into like the specific one I want, you know? Okay, is that all good? I think that's the best I can do. And then give me lobbies. Do I have anything else in here? Nah, me lobsters will be fine. Okay. Can't make a dragon hide hat? There's no... I don't think it exists, right? I don't think there is such a thing. It's just van braces, traps, shield, body, and then it goes to blue. You're not allowed to have dragon hats. It's illegal, I guess. Sad times. Sad times. I've completed an easy task in Mauritania. Would you look at that? Okay, Grey Mage is on my quick prayer. I forgot to get rid of the stuff for them. As I always do. The special coifs are from hard clue scrolls. Ah. There you go. Can get gilded stuff. Weird you guys didn't have dragon hats in old school RuneScape? Apparently not. I remember I want to do it when they start their attack animation, so that was too late, I think. Oh my god, that's so quick. $60 hit points too? Yeah. For a fucking mage? Then they're insane. And also I think in terms of drops so far, it's lots of runes and some staves, but otherwise it's kinda meh, to be honest. Okay, it's relatively easy to do, because what I just have to do is look for when the spell hits me. Oh, there's one coin, by the way, and a bone. It got even worse. When the spell hits me, I put my prayer on. Because that's when he begins to cast again. And I think that does it. So I might actually be okay. I think I got it. Whee! There's the death runes. That's pretty fucking great. Don't need to see anymore. I'll prayer flick my way to the wind. You're tired. Good night. Good night. Thank you for coming along, Phoenix. There are Dragonhide coifs, they're just not craftable. Okay, cool. Hello, 29. Welcome. It is easier said than done, though, because it is very quick. Still. Nice. Speaking of very quick, though, these guys do kind of go down fast. Which is nice. For my leveling's sake. Running my magic defensive armor is super helpful as well. These guys are scary as shit. And when I get down to like 20 something of them remaining, I can look up the drop table and see if they've got anything fun on there as well, which will be cool. Maybe find some good drops. Most weird Slayer enemies here have something good, yeah. I mean, I would love, like, if they could drop their robes or something like that, their staff, maybe. Because, boy, do I need some magic gear upgrades. And I can claim battle staves from the dude in Varrock, but I can only claim like all of them at the same time. And it's like 250,000 gold. What does he think I've made of money? Oh shit, I didn't turn it on. Hopefully it'll just miss. Hey, I killed him before it hit. God, this is so fucking difficult to do, man. It's fine, I've only got 69 left to kill. Easy fucking peasy, right? Definitely, prayer is gonna be a problem here. Because I am gonna get drained. Because I'm not consistent enough at this. Hello, Summers. How are you? Sad thing about this as well is leveling my defense doesn't really help much, right? If I remember what people said before, like 30% of your defense affects magic defense. 70% of it comes from magic level. So I can't be grateful that I've got a pretty good magic level. Picking out Warhammer audiobooks to buy. Nice. Don't know why that just did not turn on at all there. Bit annoying. You're debating whether or not to buy a Foundry. I only use it for D&D. But I would say that it's actually like... it's actually quite good, at least for D&D. For some reason, I completely forgot that I even had that. So that guy just fucking, like, jump scared me, basically. Superior foe. Malevolent mage. Cool. But yeah, there's so many modules for it which are all really helpful and really well done, especially if the system you want to play is a little bit more popular. There is so many good modules that get made. It's not necessarily super expensive. It is a decent chunk of money, but for its, like, flexibility, I think it's really good. Oh my god! I just got hit for a 17! Why? Why am I missing them all? Oh my god, this guy's spawning was the worst thing ever. A 17! It's like a third of my fucking hit points. I just cannot hit him either. I need to do it a bit before the spell actually hits me rather than when the spell actually hits me. God, this is freaking hard. Hello, fuck it. How you doing? That's how I feel about this fucking guy right now. Oh. Do I know Ronnie flip-flops? I do not. I am not aware of them. Geneva? Cool. Okay, come on. Give me some more hits. Yes. Oh my Jesus fucking Christ. Honestly, it might be better to just stop trying to flick this guy and just leave prayer on. This is not the time. Can I become him so that you can say that you know him? Why do you need to know him? Also, does that count? I wouldn't be the real Johnny Flip-Flops. You don't want an imposter, do you? Please. Fucking die. 14 death runes, 10 water runes. Ah! Well, that wasn't worth it. Do not what? Totally worth all the food, yeah. Basically my entire fucking lot of food. Good experience though, that is true. The experience was juicy. I guess 14 death runes is like a lot of money. So that's nice, but... that has forced me to retreat from this place, in all likelihood, earlier than I wanted to. It's always cool to fight a bigger and badder, though. $250 million points? Yo, good job, mate. That's really good. I've got 63 of them left to go. It ain't looking too hot, really, is it? This is definitely a 2 inventory. Fucking prayer got absolutely demolished. Yeah, that's how I feel as well, unknown. And I've even played Balatro. I don't remember the fucking names of the goddamn things. Blueprint, I know. Blueprint's copy, if I'm not mistaken. I don't remember the names of the things. I never look at what the names of them are, I just look at their fucking effects. I'm like, this is the whatever. It gives me 3 times, I'll take that one. Hanging Chad replays the first card of the hand twice, right. Photograph doubles the first face value, so you get it twice. It's pretty nice. You got a well upgraded hand, that could be really helpful. Unfortunately, very messy flicking here. Your flush was level 20, which is pretty good. How many was this task to kill? I don't remember. Was it 82? Catch a whole bunch of lobsters. I don't know. Oh, it says like on here, right? 76? Which means that I have killed 20. And I am basically out of resources. Well. Just gotta do a really good job with my flicks from this point onwards then, haven't I? And then all will be fine. When there is 26 left, is what I want to pay attention to. That's the moment where I can switch over. Hello, Dawn from earlier, by the way. I don't think I said it, but hi. I did see you. How are you doing? Almost all of the resources were used on chatters. Yeah, honestly. Although he was basically just a big wizard, it just fucking, like... That was scary. That was really scary. Nice. Defense 55. 3 more defense levels to go. How much is the next one? 17,000 experience. I believe the mages might have enough health that I get that by the end of the task. To be honest. Which would be fan-fucking-tastic. I would love it. I gotta make these last 6 points really count. I want to get at least halfway through before I have to restock. That's my hope. That wasn't it. He missed me, thankfully. Thankfully, I might have it. As long as I don't distract myself by looking at chat. I've got it. Now you wait like you already was, yeah. Nothing has changed. But it does mean they can actually start maybe working on it now. Oh yay, 2 coins! Woo! I fucked it up. Both I lost a point and then that made me fuck up my timing because I saw that I lost a point. It's fine, I just have to make every single point count for roughly 11 kills. I don't know how I got away with not using another point there. But I'm gonna just shut up and take it, I think. There's a plugin you saw someone use that flashes it at the right time to use it. Oh, that removes all of the learning process though. You don't know if you'd say that's cheating? I think I would, personally. That's the whole point, no? Is learning to read the enemy's cue and then respond appropriately? Well, that was a fucking disaster. Because then after like 3-4 attacks, you're going to be able to like perfectly flick against an enemy you never fought before. Oh, that's a hit. Oh, it tells you when the ticks are gonna drain? Right. So you can do sort of an inverse flick instead. Yeah, I don't know about that one. That one's weird. That's very strange. It'd definitely be easier to learn than this, probably. I just accept that occasionally I'm gonna lose a prayer point. That's just the way the dice fall, you know? I'm gonna misclick, or I'm gonna panic, or it's just gonna perfectly line up. Something's gonna happen. And that's okay. At least currently, I'm far from being forced to be perfect, right? I've fucked up so many times and it just kind of doesn't matter. Like that. Didn't even get punished. Respectable way to play. I mean, we're basically already cheesing the shit out of the enemies regardless. I don't think it needs to be taken a step further either, right? Flicking isn't really required anywhere. It's got to be for some of the super late game stuff, right? Like super late game. Super duper. Although I suppose you just, like, if you're good enough that you can hit everything regardless, you just bring, like, a full potion of, like, prayer restore, basically. Everything is designed to be doable without it. Well, that's good. Because that allows me to get away with being shit. Or trying to be, cheesy. And go in with less gear than I should, because in theory, it gives me an advantage. Skill-based advantage. Which is helpful. Still nice though. I mean, yeah, like, it's helping me a shitload here, right? If I didn't have prayer flicking, I probably wouldn't have killed the big guy. I probably would have ran out of prayer. That was a colossal disaster, by the way. I probably would have come back and forth to this place like 6 times by now. Just the amount of time it takes to kill one dude. Okay, I have 1 prayer point. Just perfect from here on in. As long as I never use it, I'm functionally immortal. All will be fine. Ugh. And as soon as it does get used, I need to just run the fuck away. Okay, good. Blood runes are pretty fucking sweet. How many KC are we at? 30, I think, now. I think that last one was the 30th. Wait, no, 34th? Not sure. Can't remember how many we had. My brain is refusing to remember if it was 76 or 72. Two down! It was 76. Cool. So I've killed 36 of them. That was a miss, but that's okay. Just don't panic. 23 health is still perfectly respectable and should be enough to run away on. Assuming I get hit at a bad point. That was badly timed. Okay, now I need to have a serious think about if I want to stay here or not. On 16 hit points. I think if I take a hit, I just need to run instantly. It's not impossible that my health can recover up to above 20 if I play really well. And that's kind of an area I'd be comfortable with. I'm already up to 18 nearly. Nope, 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 nope. Nope, 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 nope. He might be on 6 hit points, but... Oh, imagine if he'll come all the way out here, though. No, no, no. It ran out, it ran out, it ran out. Bastard. He was so close. Not worth it. Not worth it at all. Okay. Well, I killed 36, which means next time I go I have to kill 37. And the likelihood that a big boy spawns again is probably incredibly unlikely. Because I feel like I got really lucky with those big boys anyway, in terms of time between the two of them, to be honest, so... And the amount of kills I've done. I do have these. I have 50 of this. If I can get myself 50 eggs, which would be 2 inventories worth of eggs, I can get myself 2 inventories worth of egg and tomato on. Ugh. On baked potato. Which will be a good amount. Where's the egg thing? It's up here, right? Yeah. No, it's over. Is it that one? No, it's that one over there. This place. Damn. If that big boy hadn't thrown me so hard, because I panicked so much when I took damage. The first time, if I just left my prayer on, stopped trying to flick, it would have gone okay, but because I panicked so fucking hard, it just fell apart so quickly. Wonder how quick these eggs respawn. Incredibly is the answer. Fantastic. The chickens are shitting these things out. Delightful. I always get to them before the chickens, before the eggs spawn. This is prime egg efficiency right here. Right, then I just have to do that again. Then cook half egg, half tomatoes, because I don't have enough bowls, into the combination, put that onto the baked potatoes. And that'll give me a decent little chunk of food. Just wondering if I should just get salmon and trout to use as food. Because for the most part, all I do is leave prayer up and then just quickly heal a few times until I'm on full health. Because these are like kind of legitimately good healing. At least for me at the moment, I think they're actually the best healing I can get. So it might not be such a good idea to use them just to farm Infernal Mages. Oh, okay. Well, I'm beating a chicken to death now. Sorry, chicken. Your sacrifice will be remembered. Definitely a necessary sacrifice. You are not the victim of laziness at all. Oh, I didn't pick that one up. So yeah. Although I think I will just use this as food straight away. Because I would like to get the level ups going quicker. And just get chicken slipper and set it up. If I do everything right, and oh my god, will you stop standing on top of the eggs? In theory, I'll probably get something better to heal with eventually anyway. Than this is, that might be easier to obtain, like better fish or something. So instead of putting like ludicrous amounts of effort into, you know, trying to get this food all the time. I can just fish me lobsters for good experience. And then when I hit level 50, I can just harpoon for these two. And just hope it works out. Quicker than the lobsters are. Doesn't necessarily matter about getting the better drop all the time, just in terms of like goodness, I suppose. Oftenness. I'm quickly going to teleport to Cafferby. Congrats to that person. Seems like it will put me on 69.2 potentially when I get my level ups, or maybe even further up. Okie dokie, give me 14 bowls. Crack all of these eggs into these bowls, please. And then I can cook them all. Do the same, but with the tomatoes. Although I suppose I should do this, what, 4 times first? Excuse me? That's not all of them. It's 50... Yeah, 28 times 2 gives me more than I will need in terms of this. compared to what I have as butter, but that's okay. Yeah. The fact that just straight up scrambled egg is worth 5 hit points is amazing. Oh, yeah, but I have to do it this way because of my situation. Do I need a knife? I do. Which does fuck with that a little bit. Because the bowls, I have to do this first, then combine them, then do the potatoes, then combine that, mix it all together, then I can do another 14. This doesn't even need to go into here. There's no need for me to come over here. Did that person just throw another... Oh, yeah, it's an emote, isn't it? It's a really cute emote. I remember. 14. The little peaky guy. The little peaky guy is really cute as well, but I was thinking specifically of this one, where you can... I'm not really in a good spot to see it. Where you can, like, chuck a little log into a fire in the game occasionally. I love it. You're bad? I don't know. I love all the peaky emotes as well that people have. They're all really friggin' good. The one that you've got's great. The one that, name brain's failing me right now. Someone else has another one that's really good as well. Bonfires, wholesome? Yeah, exactly. Okay, pop all this shit away. Grab these real quick. Pop them like here. And just combine these together. Jesus, this takes a long fucking time though. For a lot of steps for which you don't even get experience for as well, which really sucks. I can definitely see why people prefer to do just straight fishing, the pescatarian diet. It does seem a bit preferable. Wrong patates. These patates. Use on there. Yes, please. They do heal for a very respectable fucking 16 though. This kind of stuff is even worse than Ultimate Iron Man. Oh yeah, well you can't use the bank at all? No, that's called pure suffering, I think, actually. At that fucking point. I just need like 2 more. I just need these. 1, 2. 1, 2. Yes. To be fair, if you're playing an Ultimate Iron Man, You have kind of signed up for pure suffering. It is, I believe, in the contractual obligation of that challenge. Oh, shit. No, don't put that on the floor. Use this there. Bong. There we go. Nice. 15. Okay, I am going to take a very, very brief break here real quick. That is going to be RuneScape done for the day, I'm sorry to say. However, the good news here is that I might be back with RuneScape for the entire stream tomorrow. If I complete Fire Emblem Echoes today, which I should do if I'm finished with the story, I don't really have anything to replace the second slot with until September begins. So, we'll probably do full RuneScape streams for the remaining weekdays until September because I just want to play it at the moment. So tomorrow might be a longer one, but for now I'm going to take a brief break. I'm just going to get myself a snack, run to the loo and refill my drink and stuff, and then I'll be back with some echoes in about 5 minutes or so. See you in a sec.